June 25th. And I already came in. It rained really hard, but looks like a lot of it dried up. You know, more there, more there. Luckily, not much here. I'm surprised. Let's look over here, though. Oh, yep, water here. So it means it was enough to come across. Yeah, maybe it didn't rain here as much as at my house. But yeah, so obviously enough came across, but I don't see anything down here. So that's good. What's in this bucket? Because we have towels. No wetness. No wetness. Okay. Clearly wet though, but it must be a slow leak. I would probably take that down for safety, but then it will drip, and yeah, for sure on the bench, and no thank you. And then over here, obviously got wet there. That's what down here, wet. Always drips from there too, so probably most likely. Yeah, well, there we have it. Just an update from June 25th. Guess I'll work on getting these two bikes together. I was out yesterday due to dentist, so some major work done. So I wasn't here when Aaron sold the GPX, but I guess that sold. See what we can do today, get some of this other stuff sold. Man, it is really humid in here. So I know that water evaporated. Yeah, let's open the back. I already have the other door open, so we'll open this one. And we will just let it, circulate around, at least until it starts getting warm, and then we'll turn on the AC. And yeah, dry it out that way. But right now we'll let some fresh air circulate through the building, which I shouldn't have to do, but that's what we have to do. Anything different out here? I always like looking just to document it. You can tell where the water was sitting, but it runs towards music, so luckily that doesn't affect us. But if you want to use my video, if he gets water inside through there, then he can. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it just because it's technically only like 8 o'clock. No, it's only gonna turn 8 o'clock. I'm just here early. That's what you have to do as an owner sometimes, come in early. And this is what it looks like right now, this morning, almost 8 o'clock. So it seems nice. It's the evening though. That's when the rains come, is in the evening. So it looks like we got back from Monument Rocks property the tracking for the letter I sent them. So that's good. So it's return receipt. There's our address. There's their public information that you can look up on Business Lookup. So you can't say doxing or anything. That is public information for a business. In Colorado, you just type in Colorado Business Lookup, type in Monument Rock Properties, and that's how you find their address. So that's the address. So we will see if they respond, how they respond, to what extent they respond, if they respond at all. Like I said, if they respond. If is the key word here, because they have not responded to emails or anything else. If I don't hear back from them, I will do my due diligence and email them the same thing, just so they're notified of our issues with this building, which they already know, but you kind of have to do this more officially than just your general email. Still June 25th. Figure I would show this. So it's pouring down rain, just occurred. Of course, rain in the hallway. See, it splashes on his window over there. But let me show you the showroom. Look at this, instantly. Look. instantly comes in. Now clearly, I will take something. I'm afraid to move those because they'll start leaking. There we have it. I'm glad I didn't do this video yet. Ridiculous. Okay, it's been roughly 20 minutes. I've been post-production for a riding video. So, this is how it looks. Look at all the leaks coming in this general area. Look how full that is. So if I wasn't here, and now that one is a quick drip. However, over here is dry. Why? I don't understand the concept behind roof leaks. This is dry over here. This is dry. I don't understand. I will not understand or can understand the rhyme or reason why that one's a direct leak. As soon as it starts raining, it comes in. That means that's an open to the sky. And then this one obviously is now, for some reason, unless because insulation is saturated, running down and dripping here, which could be. So this one's pretty instant now too with a hard rain. And once again, 20 minutes later, what's it look like? Let's look. Oh, that's what it looks like. So it's a sprinkle right now. Huh. Well, I guess I'll quickly run out the cardboard, get rid of that bag over there, go toss this stuff in the dumpster. So it doesn't, well, I don't know. Maybe it's good so it soaks up the water. Yeah, maybe I should just leave it. But yeah, everything, water splashing. God, I just don't get it, man. The owners just do not care whatsoever. Well, it's been another 10 minutes. Look, now it's leaking over here. Not by the wall, because that used to be where the leaks were. Now over here, over there, and over here. And I swapped the little bucket over there. And as you see, I had emptied it into this bucket, the big mop bucket, and it's filling up pretty quick. That's how much water. But we also have this cool trail of water that comes right on across and it's gonna pool over there. Yeah, documenting this for the court, because I have a feeling that's where this is gonna end up at the end of the day in a year. It's gonna be them complaining that they didn't get all their money because they're not being adults and speaking to us about, what should be fair for dealing with this. And so we just have to come up with a sum ourselves. And so far, they haven't argued the amount. So I don't know, You got to be an adult when you own a business and say, you know what, I think I'll go down there, check it out, see what's wrong, see what we can do maybe as a temporary fix, and, hey, we'll forego a few months rent or something because you're dealing with all this hassle for the last 2 years. Yep. That's what a normal property owner would do, right? So they get reduced rent. Sure, this ends up in court, and they're going to be having fun explaining my video here to a court, to a judge, saying, well, when they ask, well, why didn't you guys show up? Why didn't you guys do anything? Well, it was the roofing. Well, that doesn't cut it. And maybe I shouldn't give them any tips, but, that doesn't cut it. In a court of law, they're going to be like, well, this place ain't even really usable. Plus the mold, plus we have to run the AC now at like 65 degrees to try to dry this place out, which means with this much water, that much water in that pink insulation, we're going to now have to run this at 65 to keep this dehumidified to be able to dry this place out. Not to mention it's ruining the floor like we keep pointing out. Not to mention, it's bubbling the floor, it's running places. We have limited space, it's splashing. Clearly, look at that cardboard. It's splashing from there outwards. So yes, I will leave that cardboard. I was thinking, what should I do? But I will leave the cardboard so it just soaks up the water, keeps it that way away from our crates, our customer bike, and all that. You have brand new customer bikes in here to be looked at, but yet we have all this going on. Yeah, it really hampers us. It's very disappointing of these people to not care about their space, care about their tenants. They claim they do, got that email, but actions are louder than words, and their actions say otherwise.